What is happening with San Antonio's real estate market now that we're in April 2023? Well, before we get into it, for those of y'all that are new, my name is Brianna Moltz, and I'm your local real estate expert here in San Antonio, Texas. So for anyone with any real estate needs in San Antonio or the surrounding area, go ahead and contact me at the number below. I'm happy to walk through that with you. Now, let's get into the good stuff that we're all anxious to see. We've come out of that whirlwind of a real estate market that was 2022, and now we're gearing up for the summer months. So what does that mean to you as someone who's looking to buy or sell your house this summer? The average sales price has increased a little over 9%. It went from $318,000 this time last year to $347,000, y'all. So if you're looking to sell, those prices are not going down. They're only increasing. If you're looking to buy, keep that in mind. The interest rates have dipped just a smidge from the last couple of months. So jump on that before we get into the summer months and those prices keep going. Now, if you're looking at price per square foot, we have jumped up 11% year over year. It went from $155 per square foot on average to $172. For those of you selling your houses, a common question I always get asked is, how long is it taking to sell my house now? And that is going to vary based on the area of town you're in. However, the average days on market, meaning from the time that you list your house to the time that it is closed, it has increased almost 29%. It has taken an average of 45 days, which is up from 35 days this time last year. Now, that's not anything to be crazy concerned about. A lot of people hear that think, oh my gosh, it's taking so long. But truth be told, before the craziness of the market from last year and the year before, our previous average was sitting somewhere in the 60s. So we've still got a lot of time yet before we're back to a quote unquote normal market. Now, this is an interesting fact for those of you who are getting updates from your realtor. Side note, if you're not getting weekly updates from your realtor, you know how to reach out to. But those of you that are selling your house and you're wondering, what's going on with my listing? What is the progress of it? This is an important number for you, and I think it's something that a lot of people tend to overlook, and that is how many showings it takes for your house to get into pending status. Now, the average showings to pending is currently 17, which is down a little over 21% from last year, where it was previously 22. So that's a good thing. That means that there are more buyers out there. It's taking less showings to get your home from listed to an offer, which is what all my sellers are looking for. Another important number that the sellers want to focus in is your average list to closing sales price. So what happens when you go live on the market, you list at price X, and then when the deal closes, you close at price Y. In an ideal world, those prices are equal, but in a normal world, that's not the case. Now, last year, we were sitting at a little over 100%, meaning that if a house sold for $300,000, it was going to close slightly over that. This year, now we're looking at 99.4%. Guys, that's about as close to 100% as you're going to get. And in years previous, I've seen a lower 90s number. So we're still very close to 100. Keep that in mind if you're considering selling. It's still a great time to capitalize on pricing your home right and getting the most money in your pocket. So let's talk about, if you are selling your house, what you're competing against, and if you're buying a house, what you can expect to see out there in terms of inventory. Now, the number of homes available for sale right now is sitting at about 4,500, which is an increase of nearly 74% from this time last year. That's a huge increase. And the reason there's more availability is that the number of new listings only increased by about 0.5%. However, the biggest change, and remember, our days on market increased, right? We went from an average of 35 to 45, so the houses are sitting there a little longer. Our pending sales are down by about 20,000. So they were at 25,000, now they're at 20,000. Our closed sales did the exact same thing. We had 25,000 houses sold this time last year versus only 20 this time. So again, that's just reiterating that it's taking slightly longer for the houses to sell. Nothing to be concerned about if you're a homeowner, but if you're a buyer, again, keep that in mind. You've got more availability to go shopping now, which is never a bad thing. Now, let's talk about our monthly inventory supply. In a normal market, you're looking at about 6 months worth of inventory. Everyone keeps talking about, oh, the houses are sitting there, the market's going to crash, yada, yada, yada. Guys, in San Antonio, our monthly inventory is sitting at 2.4 months. This time last year, it was 1.2 months. We are not even at 3 months worth of inventory. And if a normal market is 6 months, I don't know what's going on in the rest of the world. Well, actually, I do have contacts, so I've got an idea. But here in San Antonio, we are not slowing down. So bottom line, if you're looking to buy or sell, it is still a great time for both. Like I said, for my sellers, there is still fast movement on the house. Has it slowed down? Yes, but it is still moving fast. And for my buyers, like I said, we've come down in rates ever so slightly. So now's the time to get a little bit more bang for your buck. And the thing about San Antonio is that if you look within Bexar County, but outside of San Antonio, you can get away from paying those city tax rates. So if you have questions about that, go ahead and leave me a comment down below, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Bye-bye.